Classroom 1A bustled with pre-class energy. Sunlight streamed through the windows, illuminating desks and the platform at the front. Suddenly the doorway seemed to shimmer. Nova, her long hair practically glowing, stepped inside. She wore her school uniform and black leather combat boots. Nova smiled, her bright eyes scanning the room. A few students waved back, momentarily distracted from their conversations. Nova never failed to bring a spark of excitement wherever she went. Today was no different. "Hey, Tokoyami! Ready to conquer some hero history?" She spotted her destination, a desk tucked near the back, where a familiar figure sat shrouded in darkness. Confidence radiated from her, a testament to her unwavering optimism and dedication to becoming a top hero. Indeed, Nova. Tokoyami sat at his desk like a watchful raven, turned his head slightly towards the source of the cheerful voice. Dark Shadow, his shadowy companion, peeked out from behind him, a mischievous glint in its single red eye. He spoke, "About time for some enlightenment, wouldn't you say? Let's shed some light on the past, shall we?" It extended a shadowy arm towards a stack of textbooks on the desk, nearly engulfing them in darkness. "Always ready with the puns, aren't you, Dark Shadow?" Nova chuckled, pulling up a chair beside Tokoyami's desk. As she settled in, faint nebula-like lights flickered around her, a subtle manifestation of her cosmic quirk. Tokoyami simply sighed, used to his companion's antics. "Ready when you are, Nova," he said, opening his textbook. Despite his stoic demeanor, a hint of anticipation flickered in his crimson eyes. He valued these study sessions with Nova, finding her enthusiasm infectious and her mastery of their coursework impressive. Together, they made an effective, if unconventional, study duo. The classroom, once alive with chatter, gradually settled into a focused hum as students delved into their studies. Nova and Tokoyami's corner, however, buzzed with a different kind of energy. "Wow, the quirk singularity theory is so fascinating. Can you imagine what it must have been like when quirks first emerged? Chaos, most likely. History suggests a period of significant upheaval and adaptation. True, but it also led to the emergence of heroes like those we're studying now. Talk about inspiring." Nova's fingers traced the glowing constellations that danced across her notebook. Tokoyami's gaze remained fixed on a diagram illustrating the unpredictable nature of early quirk manifestations. Dark Shadow, never one to be left out of a conversation, chimed in. "Indeed! Imagine the tales we'd have heard if I was around back then. The Shadow Chronicle. Now that's a bestseller waiting to happen." Their study session continued, venturing deeper into the annals of hero history. As they reached the chapter on All Might, a comfortable silence fell over them. The symbol of peace, even in retirement, commanded a certain reverence. "The battle against All for One, truly a turning point," Tokoyami murmured, his gaze tracing the image of All Might's tattered yet triumphant figure, a testament to the unwavering spirit of heroism. Nova nodded, her expression reflecting a mix of awe and determination. "Even with his power waning, he never gave up," she whispered, her voice filled with admiration. "He inspired so many, showed us all what it truly means to be a hero." "Indeed," Tokoyami agreed. "His legacy extends far beyond a single battle. He ignited a fire in a new generation of heroes. A fire that burns brightly within us all," Nova added, her voice firm with conviction. She glanced at Tokoyami, a knowing look passing between them. They both carried the weight of All Might's legacy, the responsibility to uphold his ideals in a world still grappling with the aftermath of his decline. Hours melted away as they absorbed historical facts, debated pivotal moments, and analyzed the impact of legendary heroes. "Well, I suppose all good study sessions must eventually come to an end," Nova said, a tinge of regret in her voice. The bell rings. She stretched, her nebula-like aura shimmering momentarily. "Though I wouldn't mind delving deeper into the Silver Age of heroes sometime. Perhaps tomorrow," Tokoyami agreed, closing his textbook with a soft thud. "Hold on a moment, there's still so much history to uncover," Dark Shadow protested, its voice echoing with unexpected enthusiasm. "The rise and fall of villainous organizations, the evolution of hero tactics. I'm practically a scholar of darkness now." Nova burst out laughing, her cheerful laughter filling the quiet classroom. Tokoyami, unable to suppress a small smile, shook his head at his companion's antics. Even amidst the seriousness of their studies, there was always room for a bit of levity, especially with Dark Shadow around. As they packed their bags, a sense of accomplishment settled over them. They had covered a significant amount of material, reinforcing their knowledge and deepening their understanding of the world they were striving to protect. "Thanks for the study session, Tokoyami," Nova said, slinging her bag over her shoulder. "I feel much more prepared for the test now." "Likewise, Nova," Tokoyami replied, his tone sincere. "Your insights are always valuable." He paused, then added, "And Dark Shadow's enthusiasm is certainly motivating." Nova chuckled, bidding farewell to the odd pair. As she walked towards her own desk, the sun cast her figure in a warm glow, making her seem to shimmer even brighter. "Let's ace that test," she called out, her voice echoing with unwavering confidence. Tokoyami nodded, a sense of quiet determination settling over him. They were ready to face whatever challenges came their way, armed with knowledge, strengthened by camaraderie, and inspired by the heroes who came before them. The future of Hero Society rested on their shoulders, and they were determined to make it shine.